Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we're doing some more of our blind date with a book. I did my first lot a few days ago now, and you guys seem to have really enjoyed watching me put them together. And I've actually really enjoyed putting them together as well. I only did 3. I popped them onto Vinted. I've had a lot of interest on them, but I haven't sold any yet. But that's okay. There was only 3, and 2 of them were historical. So if you're not into history or historical fiction or anything, then you're pretty much done. So I thought I'd do another video making some more up. I've just grabbed 3 more off my pile. I've got quite a big pile. There might be some that I make up after this, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try and work my way through 3 of them. Just to make it a little bit easier today, I have already pre-cut some of the brown paper out because that was really fumbly of me. So I've already got that pre-cut. And what I have also done is I've also just already added a little slip of information. Now, one thing that I have noticed when going through Vinted and looking at some of the other blind date with the books, mystery books, is that a lot of people have gone onto Goodreads and put the star rating on from Goodreads, which I didn't think to do, mainly because I don't look at Goodreads at the star ratings before I start a book. I just pick it up if I fancy it, but I appreciate that with these you can't actually see what's in there. So what I've done is I've put what star rating there is on Goodreads so that I can add that to the info. I've just put what like it is. I've mainly used Amazon to base it on what it is. So like this is a crime and humour book. And then I will also add in the condition of the book as well, because while some of them are new, like this one's a brand new book, some of them are second hand. This one is what I would class as a very good. There's no cracking of the spine. There's no writing in the pages or anything. So that's a very good. I've got others that are like this Jenny Colgan, which I would say is like a good condition. We've got a little bit of cracking on the spine, but again, there's not any damage to the pages or anything. And the cracking is very minimal. But then I've got others in my pile that I would mark off as like just satisfactory. But when it comes to me pricing them on my Vinted, I price them accordingly. So it's not that everything is the same price. A new book is slightly more than a nearly new, which is slightly more than a good, which is slightly more than a satisfactory. So I do price it accordingly. But let's jump in. If you're new to watching my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help our channel to grow. And also drop us some comments down below, and feel free to share my videos as well, with friends and family and anybody you think might be interested. What I will also do is in the description box, I'll drop a link to my Vinted, and then if there's anything that takes your fancy, and as I say, there will be some that I've made up that won't necessarily be on the channel, please feel free to head over and take a look. So we're going to start with this one. This one I know is in a brand new condition, so I'm just going to take that off and put that somewhere safe. And the first thing I'm going to do is just wrap this book up. So as I say, I've pre-cut this because it took me a long time to cut them last time. So I'll just wrap this up. Still using this tape. It's not my favourite tape, but I need to get it used, so it will do. And once I put the string over, the string actually holds it nicely in place. So has anybody here picked up blind dates with the books before? Is it something that you enjoy? If you're a reader, obviously. I have been looking and seeing what like other people do. Lots of them add lots of extras in. With mine, I do only add a bookish sticker that I've made and a bookmark that I've made. And I know some of you have asked for me to make the bookmarks on the channel as well. I will do. It will come. I've got a massive box of bookmarks at the minute. And I really need to get down them before I make any more. that is our book covered. And then I have got a slip of paper here. So this one is a legal thriller. It has 4.28 Goodreads rating, and this one is a new book. Okay, so that is now done and ready to add on. Throw that away because that's not going to be the same for everyone. I'm going to slip that back under there. I'll be doing this all day, to be honest, but as in make sure the tape is attached. I don't know what it is, it just doesn't like it. So this is a page out of an old book that was falling apart anyway. I have not damaged a book myself. It was a really old book, so I'm gonna pop that book there, I think. And there's no rhyme or reason to this. Just do what you think you want to do. As I say, this is a piece of old book. It's one that I've had for absolutely years. Sadly, it was falling apart. And originally I was going to throw it away, and then I kept it for crafting, and I've not really done anything with it, but it's perfect for this. I'm also using a lot of like Temu products. You don't have to, but they're just, I've got an abundance of them from when I've had my orders and things, and they actually make really good additions to these sorts of things. So I'm enjoying using them and adding them, to be honest. I have raided my shelves and grabbed some other bits. But I mean, look, this is just one small pack of papers and things. Might go for that one. So I figured while I've got loads of this, I'm just gonna use them. You know, might as well. This one on. The glue will dry, and I'll add some stickers around the edges and things. Add this on. This one this side. And then what do we add? That's the question here. So let's have a look what we've got. Got some butterflies here. Quite a nice one, isn't it? It's quite a big one as well. See if I can get the back off it. Ooh. Quite nicely. That's going to stick that bit down there, look. And then what else have we got? We've got these like dragonfly style wings. Those. Not as easy to get into. Doesn't want to play ball today. Oh. And as I say, just add what you want. I've even grabbed some of my washi tape off. Let's see. Well, we don't want Christmas tape, do we? No, 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 no. The only thing I will say with washi tape is obviously it doesn't stay stuck for very long. So what I might do is just add a little bit of glue on the back of it. I'm not sure what I want. My problem, I've got too much of it. I'm never sure what I want. Maybe we won't go through that. Let's have a look. Got lots of these like stamps, so maybe we'll add in some of these. One there, look. And one there. And then I've got some of these. I've got them in different colours actually. What other colours? I got these from, I'm sure it was Temu. Got these ones. Right, have a look in this. Not used them yet. That's quite a pretty one there, though. That one. Not sure where. Maybe there. Like so. And then I feel like I want like a biggish sticker here. So what have we got in the old sticker department? Which is a lot. I've got a lot. Let's have a look. Maybe this one. To stick there. And then trying to fill in some of this space that gets created. Some bits and pieces in here. I don't know why I'm keeping that. Let's just throw that away. And throw that away. I have used these a few times, but yeah, I just don't think they're going to be the right fit. I go for that just to hold that side down. That's what I'm after. Oh dear me. I'm in. There you go. Just holds that side down a little bit better. And then I've got some of these. I have got more of these, and I can't for the life of me find them. I could have sworn I got a black and white set. I'll have used them for something. Fighting. Pretty sure there's probably going to be some fighting in this. Another one that says fighting though. Sometimes there's words on here that I'm just like, that does not make sense. Maybe choose? Oh dear me. Sorry guys, I've got really bad hay fever. Anybody else finding the hay fever this time really, really bad? And it's come really early for me. I usually don't get my hay fever till around May time. I'm very lucky. I have very short-lived hay fever, I must admit. However, it's just come so early this year. That's popped open again. It's this particular side, isn't it? I don't know why this side won't stick down. Right. And then we're going to use some twine. I'm just going to go around the front like so. Twist that over. I did this on one of my others and it worked a charm. It just doesn't look very pretty. But do you know what? If it means it actually stays stuck. I've got these glue pens and they're actually really good. think I got them from Amazon a while ago. I really ought to use them more often. I don't. You just go it quite quick. It's quite a thin amount of glue that comes out. But I found that once it dries, it's actually really good. Put that on there. I'm just gonna wait a second for that to take. But I had to do this for another one where the tape just would not stay. And I can't even mind if it's a tape issue, if it's a paper issue, or if it's a combination of both. Like the tape's just not sticky enough and the paper's just, I don't know, not very tape friendly. But there we go. So we'll go again. Wrap it around the front, around the back, twist those over, and then back up the front of the book. Like so. And off. Tie it up. Rip my nail. Oh dear me. Not my day today, is it, guys? Not my day at all. Uh-oh. Told you. That does not look good, does it, guys? You know, sometimes all fingers and thumbs. Today feels like one of those days. Come through, there we go. That's a bit better, a bit tighter. Pull that a bit smaller. Trim that off. There we go. And then each of these gets a bookish sticker. It's randomly picked out of the stickers that I've made. Da, da, da. It's not a spicy box. I don't need that one. It's not. I don't think they want that. No, it's not a spicy box. I'm not going to use one of those. It's not a Christmas. It's not a big box, so we won't have that one. I don't know what to pick. I like books more than I like people. Is that right? Taking the prices off because these were all made and priced up to take to a fair. I'm off this week and I had hoped to be able to go and do a few car boots, and of course the week that I'm off work we have horrible weather. It's all overcast and threatening rain and oof. Oh, why is it always the same when you have a week off? Right, we're going to tuck that in there. And then I need a bookmark. And these are just randomly selected out of my bookmark stash. And there we go. That is the first one done and ready. So we'll pop that to one side. Then we'll grab the next one. And this one is Richard Osman, The Thursday Murder Club. I have read this one. The other one is a new one that it's just a duplicate, and I haven't got around to reading the first one yet. But I have read this. I've read the whole Thursday Murder Club series, and I'm not sure how I felt about it, to be honest. They're really popular, and lots of people absolutely rave about them. But I did read them, and I have read all of them. I'm just checking the condition. Not overly happy with a little bit of crinkle in there, so I might reduce this down to just being good. Yeah, I read them. I borrowed them from the library last year, and I have read all four that are available. And don't get me wrong, I do plan on reading book number 5 as well, because it wasn't a bad series. I don't know, the first one especially. I'm a bit of a mood reader, so I don't know if I just wasn't in the mood. That's the only thing with the library. Like I used to borrow loads of books from the library all the time, but for a popular series like this, you used to have to. Well, you still do. It's not that you don't. There's usually a waiting list. It's not normally a book that you can just grab from the library when you want it, because they're just so popular and there just isn't enough of them in the libraries to cover the demand. So all four of the ones that I read that are out or whatever, and this goes for a lot of the book series that I want, because they're generally out, you have to wait for them to come in, and that wait can be anything from just a few days if they are in stock in another library, up to like I waited for one book, um, The Lighthouse Witches, I think it was by C.J. Cook. I'm sure that's what it was called. I put that on hold, like I think it was in the August, September time, thinking, oh, that gives it plenty of time to come in for like Halloween, October time. And I didn't get that till nearly I think it was in December when I ended up getting that. Now don't get me wrong, it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it, but I was waiting months for it to come in, and I did enjoy it, but I knew that I just wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't quite hitting the spot. Um, and I think that that's what I found with these, is that when I was ordering them, I was in the mood for a crime book, but then by the time it had actually come in, I don't know, I just wasn't in my crime mood. And the problem with them is that when you have got them on hold, it's really difficult to extend them because others are waiting, which I totally get. I do get, because obviously I'd been waiting as well. So I did power through and read them, but I just didn't enjoy them, and I think it was just because of the time that they came in as opposed to the book themselves. So, but yeah, I don't need it because I've read it, and I don't particularly feel the need to own it. So it's going. Swap this again. There. Smush it down. Let's grab another piece of one of these. I want one that I can write on, so I don't want these with the writing. I mean, they'd be fine to add on, sort of thing, but I don't want one for the wedding. This one will do me. So I'm going to rip it in half because I only need half of one. I mean, I meant to do it better than that, but oh well. My pen. So this one is a crime and humour book. It has a 3.87 good. Do you know what? I don't know why these slip and slide all the time. I'm going to just add it. It just makes it a bit wet. Right, and then we'll start again. Right. Right. So we'll try again. Crime and humour. It has a 3.87 Goodreads. I'm going to put this as good condition. Okay. And now we can decorate. What have we got? I might use one of those on it. fact, I want to put a sheet. I keep putting a sheet in between because I actually really like that. It gives me something to like decorate around. It doesn't have to match what's in there. I just want it to. This is a really old glue. It's still doing the job, but it is an older glue. Let's get some more. There. Then I might actually use a glue pen on this bit to make sure that this really sticks. Across. There. Go. And then, I mean, I really don't know what to do. Let's go with that. Oh no. One of my boxes just fell off, but I've rescued it. We're all good. We're all good. It's got too much stuff, guys. Let's have a look what's in here. This is a load of my washi tape. Ooh. Let's grab these mushrooms out. I think. Yeah, we'll go for the mushrooms. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. On there. That on there. Like, there's honestly just no rhyme or reason for what I'm doing. That's just lifting a little bit. So again, I'm just going to put a little bit of this pink glue on, just to really help that stick down. Give it a second. It doesn't take long, this glue. I think these might be a little bit on the big side. That's the only thing. Yeah, they are a bit large, aren't they? They're bigger than what I want for this, so away. And then we haven't got any butterflies or anything on this yet, have we? So let me grab another butterfly box. Oh, these are. Do you remember these? Maybe I'll go for a green one. I've not used them yet. And this is the thing, I've got so much from Temu, and I love it. I'm especially for like these sorts of things, these stickers and that. I just really enjoy buying from them, but I need to use them as well. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just pick things off and just use them. Looking quite busy, but there isn't really anything overly colourful on it yet, is there? Don't want any more stamps. These sorts of things. In fact, I've got some packets. Where did I put packets? Like, you can stick all of these on here. Look, again, this is something that I picked up because I wanted them and then just never used them. I don't know what. I think these are paper. I don't think these are stickers. I think if I remember rightly, it said they were stickers, and then when they were come, they're not. I can't work them out as stickers anyway. Maybe this one's a bit big. And this, like everything that I'm using here, this is kind of just accumulated over time. Like, this isn't a single Temu order or anything like that. These are things I've built up over about 2 years, so. Oh. Put that on there, lot. Don't know what I'm doing. Still not adding much colour though, is it? So let's have a look. What have we got? I've got some more butterflies. Butterflies always add a bit of colour. We go for one there, look. On there. And then I've actually got some flowers. I forgot what these. Sat right there and I still forgot to use them. These will add some colour if I can pick a nice smallish one. Then like that one maybe. There we go. There we go. It's just all decorated up a little bit. Something undo. There we go. I mean, that lasted a lot longer than the other one did. So that's now put together. So we've got what it is, the Goodreads, and we've got the condition. And then again, we're going back in with the twine. So over the middle, up, crossed it over. Too much actually. Yep. This up. Snip this off. Knock this up. Yep. Little trim there, little trim here. More even, there we go. So that is that one, and again, we're going to give them a sticker. So what's in this side? Lots of Christmas ones because I made this around Christmas. So just one more chapter. Just one more chapter. I do that all the time. I'm terrible for it. Just going to do one more chapter. Before you know it, you've read another 7 and you're nearly at the end of the book and you just go, huh, might as well finish it off. Go. So we've got our bookish sticker. And then I want another bookmark. And the one out my box is this one. There we go. That's the second one. Then I think let's go for a third and final one. And this one is this one here. Now, I definitely need to make sure I add as much colour as possible onto this one. Because this one is a feel-good romance. And again, it's just a duplicate that I ended up with. I ended up with lots of duplicates for my birthday. Because lots of people were buying me bundles of books. what I asked for, so I'm more than happy with it. But I don't need duplicates. Go. So again, I want lots of colour on this one. Oh. Oh my goodness, I've got the end well off. You know what, that is what I found with this. It tears so easily. And if anyone can recommend a really good like matte style tape. Oh, I've dropped the end now. Feeling that's going to be a side that constantly pops off while I'm working. Oh no, that one threw me a loop. Turn it over. There we go. Oh dear me. Right. Tape everywhere with that one ripped. Right, let's go again. Go that one down there this time. Bottom, and then I need a new one of these because I ripped the last one. No, yeah, didn't spell it right, did I, when it moved? This one up here. Go and rub my pen. Oh no. Did I take it off the book? Have I wrapped that book up with that slip on? Oh man. Which end is it that keeps popping open? It's this one. Oh. Please don't tell me I did. Oh. I thought I took it off. Did I not take it off? No, I did. Yeah, I did. So what have I done with that then? Oh man. Do you know what? It's fine. Did I throw it away? Did I throw the wrong one away? I did. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can. It slipped. It came out really easy, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this back now. Oh, 2 seconds. Right, we're back. It went back in. Right. So this is a bad day. That's what it is. It's a feel good romance. It has a 3.32 Goodreads, and this is in good condition. Okay, right. Now, let's go for something colourful. It's just popped open, but I'm going to leave it. I'll refit it in a bit. I might go for that one. That was quite pretty. This one on there like so. Now this one I definitely want to put lots of colour on. So definitely want some flowers. Quite happy having some slightly bigger ones in here. Let's go for one of these that can go up this side here. Look. Right. Sure it's stuck down nicely. And then got some other butterflies. Let's have a look what other butterflies I've got. It got really nice like tealy green front on it, hadn't it? So I might pop a nice green golden butterfly on. Now. And then oops. Over now. What's in here? I've got these, but I think these all need individually cutting out, to be honest. Just something a bit more colourful. I know what I have got. I've got these. Look. Again, I've not used these. Stupid tape that I hate from Temu. Throw that away. I'll use some of my other one. Just a couple of little. It is a feel good, isn't it? So put those on there like that. Look. And then oh, I'm just looking at everything I've got. Got this pot here. Got there. Down here on the words actually. Go. So I mean, these have got like, as horrible as it sounds, these have got a bit of a layer of dust on them because I just don't use them. Oops. Like little quotes on these, but you have to cut them out. That one, good day. It's a good day. But no, it's not been a good day for me, has it really? These bits as well. This is my problem. Mind you, I've just stuck all those stickers that could have sat there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'll leave it at that. I feel like it needs something more. What's in these colourful words? Best things. You are the best for me. There we go. I like that. Let's resellotape this down. Keep popping up. It's determined to say hello. There we go. Throw that away now. Actually finish with it. If you're doing these, try not to throw the information slip away before you need it. Doesn't work in your favour. So again, we're going to go around the middle, making sure we capture that tape. Cross over. Again, I've pulled way too much through. Down. Snip it off, making sure you've lifted yourself plenty. Yeah. Snip that a bit, like so. And then I did see a really good sticker, I think, for this one. Let's go for a self-care sticker, because we're going for a feel-good romance, so go for this. I have to change my pricing though. These are horrendous to get off. But self-care. Like so. Books are flowers of the soul. Nice, pretty, colourful bookmark. And there we go. So that is... Ooh. Well, I have made 3. I've just dropped one. Hold on. That is 3 more. A date with a books wrapped and ready to go. So I'll take pictures of these and get these added on. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I will keep bringing these because I actually really enjoy putting them together. And as I say, it's finally getting some use out of all of this Temu stuff that's just been sat around with nothing to do. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do hit that subscribe button. It really does help our channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week, and as always, happy crafting.